Hi, Business Wise leaders. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're all having a great day. Someone recently asked on Business Wise about how to do this business in conjunction with our lives. And we are all in different stages of life. Some of us are at home with our kids, some of us are homeschooling kids, some of us are working full time jobs, and some of us are retired. And so all of our lives look a little bit different, but I am willing to bet that we all have a challenge with time management. And so I wanted to talk to you today about making every moment count. This has been a challenge for me. I work a full-time job. I have 3 kids, and finding pockets of time to work a Young Living business has definitely been a challenge. So I'm going to talk about what I have struggled with and what I'm working on, and share some information that I've just picked up over the last couple of years from other business leaders. So first, I want to say, evaluate your schedule. If you're struggling with this or you're new in the business, look at your schedule, evaluate your schedule, see if there is anything that you need to say no to. Are you spending a lot of time just scrolling through Facebook or watching TV? You may need to decide, or you may have to decide that you're not going to keep up with that TV series anymore. Or it may be something good that you are doing. Maybe you've volunteering at something where there's a lot of preparation involved. I had a situation like that, and I decided to let that go for this season, and I picked up something where there wasn't as much preparation involved. I can just show up and volunteer. So I just want to say, embrace the season that you're in, knowing that this may be a season of hustle where we're spending every down moment, or depending on how much time you want to put into your business, you may decide that you need to lay some other things down. So decide what it's going to look like for you. Like I said, this is your business. It is completely up to you how you want to do it and how much time you want to put into it. Decide when you can find pockets of time where you can be super productive. There are going to be moments when you're cooking supper or cleaning house or wiping dirty nose, and you're also answering messages at the same time. But you can triple your production by finding pockets of time, like 30 minutes, an hour, or 2 hours here or there, to work with no distractions. And so as you evaluate your schedule, go ahead and decide when you're going to work your Young Living business. So work into your schedule, your business hours. And during those pockets of time when you're trying to be super productive, resist the urge to check messages and notifications coming in on your phone. Turn it to silent, put it over to the side, and really spend that pocket of time working on income producing activities. So you may want to talk to your husband and work out a schedule with his help. Maybe he's willing to pick up a couple of the responsibilities around the house. If you have young kids, work on a solid bedtime routine. This has been very helpful for me. It is something that I've struggled with, but when I do it, it is very helpful. Because I would, and still sometimes I will be like, okay, I'm gonna take you in, Joy, but let me just finish this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. And then, another message pops in. Let me just answer this real quick. And it just goes on. And then before I know it, it's too late. She's not supposed to be up still. So when I do put her in the bed at the time that I've chosen to put her in the bed ahead of time, and I've spent that time with her reading books, helping her to get ready for bed, tucking her in, loving on her. And then when that's done, I come in and work my Young Living business for 2 to 3 hours. I get so much more done then, because when I'm with her, I'm with her, and then when I come in to do my Young Living business, I can focus on it completely, and I don't feel guilty for trying to work my Young Living business at the same time I'm tucking her in. So I really encourage that strict bedtime schedule. Is hard, but is worth it. And when you do have those pockets of time that you're working, make sure that you're working on income producing activities. So that is talking to prospects, developing relationships with prospects, talking to your current members, scheduling classes, educating people, educating your members on different products that may help them, telling people about Essential Rewards, that kind of thing. So next, I want to talk about having a to-do list. Having a to-do list has been absolutely critical in my business and has been so helpful. And I find that I'm so much more productive if I write out my to-do list for the next day the night before. And sometimes I even put asterisks beside the most important tasks. And sometimes I put a time out beside each task. So whether it's, how much time I think that activity is going to take, or the time that I'm willing to spend on that activity, so that when the next day when I'm working on, I'm just going through my day and I happen to find 15 minutes of downtime that I'm waiting. So maybe I'll go to pick up Noah from baseball practice and I'm just sitting there for 15 minutes. I can whip out my to-do list and see, I need to contact her, and that'll only take 10 minutes. So I can do that right then. I keep a notebook with me at all times. I take it with me everywhere. I love this little notebook because it's thin, it's lightweight, it has a couple of pockets in it. So I'm able to hold receipts or whatever little notes that I made that were not in the book, and carry it with me. So I keep my running to-do list in my book, and that way when I'm out and about or at work and a Young Living business idea pops in my head or something, I think, I need to do this. I need to contact so-and-so and tell her this. I just write it in there real quick on my to-do list. And so that's been super helpful for organization and keeping everything together, my notes, my lists together in one place. So I'm going to close out, but I do want to say we are in a relationship business. So it is important to connect with people and to maybe set a goal for yourself to connect with maybe 3 people a day or 1 person a day, 3 people a week, whatever it's going to look like for you. Like I said, this is your business and it can look like what you want it to look like. But that is so important that we're connecting with people daily and developing relationships. And also, a lot of this comes from a podcast I just listened to by Callie Shepard, who is a Crown Diamond with Young Living. And she said that she loves the quote, and I love this, by Jim Elliott, "Wherever you are, be all there." And I love that because I have, for the past couple of years, been working a Young Living business beside raising my child and not doing a very good job at it, doing that together. So I'm working on that right now, is when I'm with, my family, to be all there, and when I'm working my Young Living business, to be all there. So I hope that helps someone today. Let me know if you have any questions, and just know that this is all stuff that I'm still working on. And I think that I don't know that we'll ever get to a place where we got it all figured out. It is a work in progress, but I think it will get easier as we make these ideas a habit in our lives. So y'all have a great day. See you soon.